Hi there! I thought I'd do a tour of my scrap room. My scrap room is a work in progress. Latest addition is these lights. This room is the little foot of the L-shaped room that is in our unfinished basement, so it's really messy. The main part of it is my daughter's playroom, and there's their craft area. You can see they have their own little cuddle kids, which they were using today, so their craft table is all messy. But this is my space. Where do I start? Let's start. I'm going to walk in. Sorry for the shakiness. So this is my slicing and die cutting table. I keep my Cuttlebug out all the time and ready to go. I actually keep it loaded with a sandwich for cutting nestabilities. So I keep my C and B plates out. And I keep my nestabilities right down here. So I don't have too many sets. I only have I think 5 sets, so that's pretty easy for me. I also keep my embossing folders. I only have 3 or 4, maybe 5 of those as well. So I find it easier to have fewer supplies because then you know what you've got and you know how to get it really quick and easily, and I don't have to leaf through tons and tons of things to get at what I want. So I like it like that. In this drawer here I keep my other Cuttlebug accessories like extra cutting mats and the embossing stuff for the nestabilities and instructions and that sort of thing. I keep some templates here. I keep a card here just so I know what a card size is like when I'm trimming. And I keep things like, I have these index cards with all my punches on them, and it says how big they are, and I made it so that the color of the punches coordinates with the color of the punches over here. So see, that green is that green flower right there. So that's how I do it, and I keep indexes of all my punches. Again, I find not having many supplies is the key to being efficient in how you use them. I don't get much time to scrap, so I need to be efficient when I'm down here. So I keep my Cuttlebug dies in that blue folder here. I have a couple of alphabets and a couple of dies, but I don't really use them all that much. This is where I keep my markers. Again, I don't have a ton of markers, but I have enough. I have lots of different colors. And then I keep my rubber stamps in here. What I've done is, this is all of my rubber stamps. What I've done is I've stamped every stamp I have on this page and on both sides of it. So all of my stamps fit on this one page, and so I'm determined to not buy any more because I don't want 2 pages to have to go through to find the what I need. So I'm going to put that back later. So in this drawer I also keep my embellishments in these little cases. And so I have kind of metal things and clips down there, and I have colorful things in this one. And so when I need something, I just pull it out. I have a couple of other things, like I don't use many eyelets, so I've got a couple packages of eyelets, but not many. So I have lots of little brads and stuff like that that I like to use. So this one says dies on the label, but it's actually kind of my mishmash. This is where I keep my writing paper and just scrap paper and stuff to grab and samples of stuff and I don't know, just a bunch of garbage and stuff. This is where I keep all my cleanup stuff. I keep pre-cut pieces of wax paper so I can just grab it and put it up here and use it. I use wax paper because I'm too cheap to buy one of those silicone non-stick heat resistant mat thingies. So I just use this, and you can see I reuse it. This one is already dirty, but anyways, I just cut a whole bunch of them all at once, and then I can just grab them, and I don't have to fumble with the package. Again, it's all about being efficient, right? Here's my stamp cleanup. I keep my acrylic blocks here, and my scrubber. So when I'm stamping, I just keep that open, and then I'll usually just pop open my wipes so that I can get them pretty quickly. Keep stamp cleaner here, and I keep raiding my daughter's laundry for these little baby face cloths, which as my kids get older, they use them less and less, and I've got hundreds of them, and they're great for the craft room. So I keep them all over the place. So there's that. This is my main workspace that I usually have a chair and sit here. Concrete floor, not the greatest for standing on. So I try to sit most of the time that I'm scrapping, and I'll often have a piece of wax paper here. My newest thing that I've done is I've put all of my clear stamps right here. I put them all into these CD cases, and so that way, and I've labeled them on the edges, and that way I know what stamps I have, and I can see them really easily. And what I love about this is that you can just kind of open them up and grab them off and use them and clean them and put them back really super fast. It's way faster than messing with the packages, which is what I have been doing up until now. I'm not sure why it didn't occur to me to do this before now, but I keep my stickles in this watch basket, in this watch box that I got. This watch actually came in it, and I keep them upside down. And what I do is I keep and I've got more right here, and I keep a Stickles reference chart right here, so when I want to stickle something, I just grab this, have a look at which one I want, and pick it out. On the back, I've also got samples of my smooches and my distress stickles as well, so I know what everything looks like. So while I'm showing that, I'll also show you that I have my slice reference card here as well. So every slice card that I have 12 of them, and I'm not going to buy any more because I don't have any room for it on my index card. But anyways, that way I can easily see these are all the shapes on the Travel USA card. I can pick out what shape I want without having to fumble through the booklet that comes with the cards, because I find those really cumbersome. And again, I need to be efficient while I'm down here because I don't get much time. So again, I'll put that back later. So these are all my essentials, like corner rounders and pencils and pens and all my favorite glues. Like I use this one. This is my latest one that I use. I go through phases of glue, and there's some glossy accents, and I love my Zig pens. Love, love, love them. What I love about Zig is you can do pencil and then zig over it and then erase, and the pencil doesn't smudge, or sorry, the marker doesn't smudge. So I love that. Much better than gel pens. With gel pens, I only use those for things that I don't have to pre-write in pencil because they do smudge when you erase. So I think this is about the end of this one. I'm gonna have to add another one, I think. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so another recent addition is I added this hangy thing with hooks. I thought it was kind of cute. It was on sale at Pier 1 Imports, so I just bought it. I like to hang my circle cutter, which it's a new acquisition for me. I haven't used it much. And hang my main reason for buying hooks was to put my glue dots and terrifically tacky tape on, because I like to have those hanging within reach.